So price is in bullish momentum. Clearly on the chart chat that we're putting in higher highs and higher lows. So we're respecting previous lows on the 5-minute chart.
The D-Money Show.
Out of that trade chat for 20 points, you're seeing it live here on YouTube. D-Money, who's rocking like us? Riding the EMAs. We're putting in higher highs and higher lows. So we're respecting previous lows on the 5-minute chart. Kind of map those out. You can see how every time price puts in a low. So I would not be surprised if 26,000 level gets taken today. It's your wrong, baby. I'm back in the BDH. I'm feeling good. The next candles continue to grind higher to the upside. I wrote this momentum up to the 900. This is the year 2026, and I'm trying to make a little money. All right, guys, drop a W in the chat for that. If you made money on that trade, let's go. All right, guys, there's 20 points. That boy good. That boy good. Tune in, guys, Monday through Friday, live from the BDH, the D-Money Show. Let's go. Yo, yo, yo. What up, what up, what up? We back, guys. It's Tuesday. We in the building. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Chicken Trader, you're the first comment. I appreciate it. Let's go. You only got 10 more days to pass my eval. I need $3,500. Guys, I've been seeing some interesting things in the comment section chat. Let's go. I haven't seen this stream in many months. Who is D-Money? And for real, I've been here for over 3 months. You're rocking out with the D-Money Show. PW is semi-retired, guys, doing some fishing, and he pops up when he wants. So,
sir, is there anything else that you need today? Are you okay, sir? I'm gonna pat your head a little bit, right? Okay.
Yeah. So,
and you drink? Are you good, sir?
Yeah, I'll need a water in a little bit.
Miami lost last night, and I lost everything. Can you give me a little extra money for lunch today, sir?
Oh man!
Can you give me a little extra money for lunch?
Guys, chat.
I don't need a lot. I just want one Chipotle bowl, sir.
It's rough out here, guys.
If
it's
I
rough.
follow your trades today, can I make my money back from Miami? Let me know if you need anything, sir.
All right.
You're waiting.
All right. I'll let you know. Yeah, guys. So, rough times right now, chat. Miami lost last night, so it's a little rough out here. It's a little rough at the BDH right now. Let's go. All right, guys. So yeah, Miami lost. Let's address the elephant in the room, chat. So I was crying all last night. Forgive me, my eyes are a little puffy, guys. Had a little crying going on, so I apologize, chat. So couldn't pull it out. Come on, man. I will watch you guys even if I wasn't trading. You guys are funny. Hey, I appreciate that. We the biggest, we the largest, chat. And that's because of you, so we don't take it for granted. Oh, man, but shout out to the quarterback for the other team last night, guys. I hate to say it, but apparently he grew up in Miami, chat. Did you guys know that? He grew up in Miami, and they did not offer him a scholarship. So, I mean, you know that, right? He paid. Yeah. His dad played with the head coach in Miami. Like, it's crazy, man.
You know what was pretty cool too? There was a high school in Miami. I guess there was like 7 kids and like 7 people from one high school on that, in that game.
Yeah, in that game. Yeah, guys. So he got the ultimate revenge. I mean, if you want to call it that, right?
Honestly, though, that last interception, I mean, it could have went. You know what I mean?
Man, I was waiting, man. I was praying. I was praying, man.
But like that could
Yeah.
have been the fucking Hail Mary.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Miami could have won.
Without a doubt.
At one point, I was up like fucking $10,000 on the bet, and I was like, I'm
You held
thinking,
it.
like,
Yeah, you held it.
Gonna hit, you know?
Yeah,
I
man.
made money on the over-unders. I actually sold. I bought the under 32 points.
Yeah.
Right? I bought that at like 20 cents and I sold it at 60 for over 200% return.
Yeah.
That was during the game.
Mhm.
So I bought that before the game, and then as the game went on, the first half nobody scored, so that fucking just skyrocketed.
Yeah, nobody scored.
Everyone
Yeah.
thought it was gonna be a super low scoring game.
But that's what I was saying. That
And then at the end
42
of the
was
half-
like, yeah, that 42 point like thing, like nah, I didn't see that
Yeah.
happening because of the defense. So, yeah,
I thought
man.
it was gonna be like a fucking really, and then that
Like
second
low
half
scoring
was
game?
wild.
Yeah, it started picking up.
They should, I mean,
So-
dude, I think if anything, people really thought that fucking Indiana was gonna blow them out. They didn't. Blow
Oh,
them
without a doubt.
They did not.
Without a
blow
doubt.
them out.
Yeah, they thought because remember they were ranked. Yeah, Miami was ranked 10.
Undefeated.
Yeah.
They were just like, there's no. Oh, they're gonna
So-
steamroll.
Nah, man, that wasn't
I
happening.
don't think that was a steamroll by any means.
No, without a doubt. I mean, they literally came. Interception away from probably winning the game,
Yeah, they
and
could've won right
I think
there.
they held. Yeah, they held their own.
Indiana wouldn't have been able to come back from that.
Yeah, Miami has to be proud, chat, of how they kind of represented themselves.
Funny is they talk about how Carson Beck. That's his 6th year in college.
Yeah, he's done so now. Yeah.
No, he's like, they were like asking him like, oh, did you go to class today? He's like, I'm not in class no more.
Yeah, he don't have
He's
the
like, I'm
classes.
not in class.
He just plays. That's it.
He made $4 million in 2025.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. So yeah, chat. We like I said, I cried all last night. I don't have any more tears. So if we don't get good price action today, chat, I will not be shedding tears on the stream because I don't have any more. So, I mean, that's just a fact. So PW, yes, PW will be doing Power Hour today, chat. If you didn't see the post that he put on X, 2:30. He's going to be doing Power Hour today. Let's go. D-Money, do you like fishing with PW? Absolutely.
I just want to thank you for allowing me to do Power Hour later.
Oh, man. I love you. I love you. Guys, I don't know if you guys noticed. I try to tell PW I love you as much as possible on Twitter, guys. It's so funny. Every post, I'm like, I love you. Oh, man. What up? What up? What up? So, all right, chat. So we had we had a dump. We had a sell-off at open. So go figure. Last night, right? Overnight, we had a sell-off, chat. So daily candle so far, the range on the candle is 376 points to the downside. And I was telling PW before the start of the stream, chat, it's very interesting that we don't have a top wick on the daily candle. So that, you guys know how I feel about that. If you've tuned into the D-Money show, you know that typically that's a little interesting for me because we don't have a top wick at all. So is that going to be some kind of push back the opposite direction? Remains to be seen, chat. But yeah, I mean, we sold off. I mean, look at the 15-minute candle. Look at the 15-minute charts, guys, in these candles. So basically had a sell-off since around midnight. Started a little bit after midnight last night. 15-minute chart. Beautiful bearish EMA cross to the downside. So I am seeing that. And yeah, at this point, we went back to the 14 and 50 EMA. We had a rejection, and we're hanging out right now right above the 14 EMA. So market open today is going to be interesting. Definitely got to let this open up and see if we get momentum. It would be hard for me to say that maybe we don't get some kind of push back up, even if they're going to drop price and continue lower, chat. So it remains to be seen. 1 hour candle, current 1 hour candle, small bottom wick. You had a rejection of the 14 EMA. So this is going to be a little interesting today. Got to let price open up a little bit. No red folder news. So I already checked that. So your daily levels for yesterday, Yesterday's high was 25,891. The low was 25,591.5. So we're kind of hanging out below the 50 EMA on the daily chart. 4-hour chart right now, it is bullish. But you got a lot of downside selling pressure. So the open today is going to be interesting, chat. What's my X handle? It's Demarius Trades NQ. Just dropped it in the chat, and I'm gonna also drop the EMAs that I use because I know that's gonna come up. So we'll see how we open up today, chat. Gonna be patient, gonna let price show its hand, and I mean, I would be shocked if we don't get some kind of retracement back to the upside, even if they want to drop price lower. So I'm gonna see if we open up with momentum, maybe some bullish engulfing candles, etc., and then expand to the upside, even if they want to sell off, guys. So we'll see. Supreme Court tariff announcement supposedly today. Yeah, they said that last time though, right? So we'll see if that plays out. Did you trade the same stock yesterday? Yeah, we're not trading stocks. This is NQ. This is the futures. We're trading futures, so not stocks. Trading the futures market. $10 a.m. Supreme Court, yeah. So got to be cautious of that. We'll see what happens. I mean, I think last week we had the same potential, right? That, oh, hey, we might vote on it today, or we have a ruling today, and that did not pan out. So I'll keep an eye out around 10 o'clock and see if that plays, for sure. All right, so we're gonna take a pulse of the chat. We're gonna do a poll, and we'll see how the chat is feeling about market open. All right, so poll is up, chat. And let's see how you guys are feeling. I mean, I would have to say, now nothing's 1,000% certain in trading. Anything's possible, but I'm leaning towards maybe a pump at open, and then if they're gonna sell off, then they sell it off. But see how the chat's feeling. So far, 52% feel like we're going up at open. We had a big move below, lower on the larger time frame, civilian sideways action for now, and they will make their decision here in just a bit. Yeah, so that's if it happens, though. So if it happens, yeah, there's going to be a lot of volatility, I would imagine, after 10 o'clock. If that does not pan out, then, I mean, like I said, last week it was a similar scenario. And actually, I think a week or two before that, it was the same thing, chat, right? They was supposed to vote and they did not. So we'll see. We're going to take London low and then pump. Yeah, so you're saying 25,000, like 96 area is going to get taken and then we go up? Yeah, I mean, that's a possibility. But remember, chat, keep in mind that the gap to basically fill that gap, guys. 25,591 has not been filled either, right? So got to keep that in mind. Doesn't mean that it has to be filled today, but it's a possibility. All right, do me a solid, chat. We got 23, almost 2,400 people tuned into the show. It's only 9:14. Do me a solid, hit the like button if you haven't already. If you're not subscribed to the channel, I love you. So we've been on a hot streak, chat. Not gonna lie, right? We've been over 1,000 likes before 9:30 every day so far of the D-Money show in the morning. So I appreciate the support, guys. So do me a solid, hit the like button if you haven't already. Sorry about the U, but it was a good game for someone with no skin in the game. Yeah, I agree. The sport's done. So, yeah, it was a good game. I mean, PW kind of talked about that as well, right? So it kind of started off slow, and then that offense started to pick up for both sides. So really good game. I mean, obviously, I'm a little disappointed, guys, but to be honest, Miami was ranked 10th overall. So, hey, they didn't bring it home, but I think they played a respectable game. If you look at the score, overall score. Mimi, I love you, D. Hey, I love you. I love you. So far, the chat, 59% feels that we're going to go up at open. 41% is feeling like we're not. So we got 630 votes. So as we kind of get closer to the market open, I'll be interested to see how we kind of pan out with the final tally there. I can't wait to hear the let's go, baby. Yeah, hey, me either. I mean, right? So, yeah. But, you know, they've been struggling, right? So they got rid of the CEO. So PW's talking about Target and trying to get rid of the DEI guys. And remember, I was a store manager at Target for 5 years. Actually, one of my best friends, chat, he's a district manager now in New York. He moved to New York, and he's a district manager in the Brooklyn area, right? So Target's been struggling, chat. They fired Brian Cornell, which was a CEO, and he was actually a CEO at one point for Pepsi, guys. And they fired him, and now they're transitioning to a new CEO. So they haven't been doing well. Cray with Lil Ray Ray. Is this the S&P 500? No, it is not the S&P 500. This is we're trading NASDAQ. So maybe this is your first time tuning into the show. I appreciate the support, but I'm trading NASDAQ futures. So I'm leveraging prop firms. So these streams are basically we're prop firm trading, and I'm leveraging prop firms because you're able to put up less capital and access a lot of capital, right? Good morning, D-Money. Great show from South Central Los Angeles. Let's go. Tyrone, what up? They got greedy? Yeah, I mean that's I mean you might be right. You might be right. You gotta continue to innovate, chat. Right? You gotta continue to innovate. And that's something that, you know, as times change, I think Walmart is from a retail standpoint, chat. Obviously, they're actually the world's biggest retailer, by the way, Walmart. So, one of the things that if you kind of notice Walmart and the blueprint they have, chat, it doesn't matter. Walmart actually thrives when there's a recession, guys, right? Because a lot of people gravitate towards them because of prices. Because they're right? Oh, like low prices and all that stuff, right? So people, I can buy more. My money can stretch longer. So when prices, you talk about inflation, if prices go up and all that, people gravitate more to Walmart. Walmart's been booming, guys. If you kind of look at their earnings, they've been booming. I still got some stock options there coming in. So hey, let's go. Good morning, D-Money from Gold Coast, Australia. midnight, our time. Hey, Mark, you're the MVP. You're the MVP, Mark. And now, hey guys, I don't take it for granted. I appreciate everybody that's tuning in. Maybe it's midnight, you know, where you're at, or crazy time, right? Hours, and you're tuning in to the D-Money show. I appreciate the support, guys. I don't take it for granted, honestly. So just kind of waiting for the market to open, chat. We got about 900 votes. 61% feel like we're going up at market open. Johnson, what up, D-Money? Hey, what's up? How are you? Where's PW? PW is semi-retired, guys. He been doing a lot of fishing, and he's actually here at the BDH. He will be doing Power Hour today, chat. Stay tuned for that. 2:30. Let's go. Will you be attending my wedding, D-Bunny? Do I got to bring a gift? Yeah. Like, do I got to bring a gift to that wedding? Or, I mean, what's the food options? You know how, like, so chat, you know when you go to a wedding and, like, it's like you can't be rude if the food is trash? Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, what's the food options going to be? Has that been decided? I gotta get my palate ready for whatever you're offering. Let's go. Where's your wedding gonna be at? Is it a destination wedding? Guys, you gotta keep it light, right? So congrats on your wedding. That's a major accomplishment, right? In your life, so congrats. On a serious note, I was just joking, by the way. Backyard wedding. Hey, nice. No gift, but where's the food? Oh man, you gotta love it. You gotta love it, chat. So we are getting ready for market open. We've got about 8 minutes. Had a sell-off, pretty drastic sell-off, and waiting to see how the market responds at open today. We had a short trading day yesterday due to it being MLK Day, and we're going to see what we can get today, chat. The goal is obviously to make a little money. D-Money looking good in the suit on the YouTube thumbnail. Let's go. Hey, I was waiting for somebody to call that out, chat.
I took that picture.
So PW took the picture, guys. Shout out to PW for getting my good angle. So, yeah, I was waiting for somebody to see if they noticed, guys. So, hey, I appreciate the kind words. D-Money, how much do you risk percentage-wise per trade? Yeah, it just depends on the setup. So I'm always trying to measure my stop loss. So if I can kind of measure out the stop loss, then that'll give me an idea of how much I'm going to, and not necessarily a percent. Like I'm not looking at, oh, I'm going to risk 1% of this trade. It's more about like, I know if I'm trading one contract and I got a 20-point stop, I mean, that's easy math. You're risking $400 as an example per account. So I'm more, that's how I set it up. Everybody's a little bit different. Somebody's like, oh, I'm going to have a set amount per trade, but it's kind of hard to have a set amount when the market, you know, some moves are bigger than others. So that's how I tend to frame it out. D-Money, where's your own affiliate code? Yeah, I don't have an affiliate code, chat. You're going to use the code PW to get the best deals on any prop firm that, we're working with here. So you can kind of check those out on onlypropfirms.com as well. Use the code PW. Let's go. D-Money, can you explain the consistency rule, how it works for prop firms once it's funded? Yeah, it's similar to if it's similar, to be honest, to basically, even if it's a consistency rule in the evaluation phase. So in a nutshell, let's say Apex. Apex right now, guys, 80% off. 1 day to pass, $35 reset. PW is the code. So if you're let's use Apex as an example, chat. You got a 50K account with Apex. You pass the evaluation, you get funded, and you're looking to pull out $2,000 on your payout. So you have to make $4,100 in your account in order to pull out $2,000, right? Because at $2,600, so it's your drawdown amount plus $100, you're able to pull out $500. But if you want the full $2,000, you need to get to $4,100. So you take $4,100 and you do that times 0.30 because Apex has a 30% consistency rule when you're funded, and that's going to give you the highest amount of profit that you can make on a single day. So the math on that comes out to $1,230, chat. So that means that your biggest profit day, if you're trying to get a payout within 8 days with Apex, you can't make more than $1,230 on any single day within that 8-day period, if that makes any sense. D-Money, can I get Apex from Japan? Yeah, I mean, you would have to register. I'm not sure about the countries that they have restrictions for. You need to, you can try to sign up, and I'm sure to let you know. Yeah, PW will be back this afternoon, 2:30. Vito, make sure you tune in. Let's go. All right, so we have about 3 minutes and 30 seconds left before the market opens. And it will be interesting how we kind of open up, chat. So I'm gonna we'll see how much momentum we get on the first 5-minute candle. Trying to see if we can frame an opening range breakout trade. So we'll see how the market kind of opens up here. We know that we've had a huge sell-off to the downside, so we'll see how we open up. Got about 3 minutes left. Chat is feeling bullish, 61%. We got almost 1,400 votes. Feeling like we're gonna actually go up at open. So overall, the chat is bullish bias. Do me a solid, guys. We got 804 likes on the stream. I appreciate the support. If you haven't already, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you know what to do. I think we've had a nice streak of 1,000+ likes at open, chat, right at 9:30. So do me a solid if you haven't already. Hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, let's go. Almost at 900 now. I love you. Never invite somebody that doesn't bring a gift to the wedding. Haha. Yeah, I was just joking on that, guys. I'm actually, I would never show up to somebody's wedding, birthday party, baby shower, etc. without a gift, chat. I just can't do it. Like that's just me, guys. Like I can't I can't show up empty-handed. It's like, gotta be considerate, guys. It's a major event, right? All right, so we're rocking out, chat. We got 4,000+ people tuned into the show. Let's go. We got 1,000 likes. PW told me if I didn't get 1,000, guys, that I was gonna be fired today. So you live to stream another day. All right, so we getting ready. 5-minute candle has about 1 minute and 18 seconds left. We're gonna close out this poll. Finalize 61%. Feeling like we're gonna go up at open, 1,500 votes. So and we are stuck in a range, guys. I do see that. So if you kind of see that on a 5-minute chart, we have a little range here. So 30 seconds left. Miami, I know. Yeah, man, I'm a little disappointed, guys. All right, so there's a little pump. We're pumping already, guys. Five seconds. All right, and we're open, chat. So there's a pump right at open. All right. Let's see how this kind of plays out, chat. Hanging out above the 200 EMA. 286 I'm kind of watching as well, guys, right? 286, that's the 200 EMA on the 5-minute chart. We'll kind of see how this plays out. Can they get it going with momentum? And right back down, right, so far. All right, so being patient, chat. Being patient, right? You were starting to wick off. Put in a high up here, 25,315, and I want to see if we can hold this range. Got some cray action. All right, so I would actually say, chat, we need to hold 230, right? So what I'm looking at, we need to hold 25,230. That's the 14 EMA on the 5-minute chart. But it's not convincing right now because that long wick from the high, I mean, we've basically sold back off 60 points. So keep an eye on it. All right, I'm trying to long, guys. I'm in a long, chat. One contract, trying to see if we can put in new highs up here above like 330. All right, there's over 20 points, guys. All right, so the one at 321. There's 312. Let's go, baby. Come on, man. Guys. Guys. Come on, man. All right, guys. So that was actually beautiful setup there. Over 50 points on that trade, chat. That was right at it, right? Pretty close to it. So let's go. First trade of the day. We rolling. Out here trying to make a little money, guys. That boy good. That boy good. All right, so and we haven't even, so this is your ORB, chat. ORB's set up, and yeah, I mean, it would be hard for me to say that we don't push higher, guys, to be honest. So you got your ORB high sitting up here, guys, and you want some kind of pullback. Well, we might not get it because price kind of came back below the 14 EMA and pushed higher. So this is, but ideally you will want some kind of pullback here to the downside, right? And then expand higher. Drop a W in the chat if you made money on that call out, guys, on that long. How many points did you pick up? We just out here trying to make a little money. We got 5,000 people tuning into the show, guys. I appreciate the support. $65 points, one contract. Let's go. Somebody picked up looks like 30 plus points. Yeah, so this is a pullback that I kind of want here, chat, and that's just would be expected. 5-minute candle opening range candle was 115 points to the upside, so you want some kind of pullback, even if it wants to continue higher. Anybody knows where PW is? Yeah, PW's he's here at the BDH, chat. He'll be streaming today at 2:30 Power Hour. Let's go. All right, so now was able to kind of capitalize on the momentum brought into the market. Opening range trade, breakout, right? Broke out of that range to the upside, guys. Picked up about 40 plus, right at 40 points on that trade. So now just trying to be patient. We got about 2 minutes and 20 seconds left on this current candle on the 5-minute chart. And I kind of said that before the market opened, chat, that I'm semi-bullish because we've had a massive sell-off overnight. If momentum, right? I said if I want to follow the momentum, and in this example, the momentum was to the upside, so was looking to join the party. What trading platform are you using? Trade-of-8 Prop. Trade-of-8 Prop. So that's the preferred platform of the BDH. So just kind of waiting to see how price sets up now, chat, because we've had a huge pump to the upside. You got to, this candle here. So if it gets back basically above the opening range, I would be long biased again, chat, to be honest. If it breaks back above that opening range, probably headed up to 400 level. So the high of the opening range candle, 25,000, it was actually 0.5, right? 25,347.350. And that's what I have mapped out on the chart. So see what happens here, guys. When you have to lose money in the eval, it sucks. When you're right, you're right. So, yeah, guys. So I think just being patient here. Let's see what happens, right? If it sells down, that's fine. Let it sell off. Kind of gain some energy. Look for higher lows. Maybe put in on the 5-minute chart and look to join the party to get back long. So we'll see how this plays out. Got to be patient. Four-hour chart. Yeah, 4-hour chart is bullish. For now, right? It is, but you see how... So what I would want, chat, is I want price to kind of do what it's doing right now. Came up, put in a high, comes down, does a retracement, and maybe starts to put in some higher lows, build out some higher lows, and then it expands back to the upside. Massive wick on the 15-minute chart. Yeah, I see that. Got to be patient. Got to be patient, chat. Right? Let price kind of build out. That's what I'm doing. I'm letting price build out. So I have the opening range, high and low mapped out. So that's your two black lines on the chart, 25,000, 347.50. That's the high of the 5-minute ORB. The low of the ORB is 25,000, 233.75, chat. So, waiting to see a reaction at these levels. Good morning, and thanks for your EMA levels. I've added for additional confirmation. I usually strategize on LQ and EMAs for additional confirmation. It helps me to add $1,400 today. Nice. Congrats, App Trader. So if I'm a bull, guys, if I'm a bull, chat, you want to see prices span back to the upside now. So this is a reactionary level because we just tapped in between the 14 and the 50 EMA. So this is where you want to, if you're a bull, you want to see price expand back to the upside and go back up and re-challenge 347, chat. And we're kind of doing that now. We're pushing back. So I like the reaction, guys. So at this level, and I think that like I said, if you're a bull, if you're bullish bias right now, you want to see price expand back up here to like 342 and continue to push higher, right above 359. Respecting the opening range low of 25,233 as an example. So you see how you got that reaction, guys? Trying to quick long, guys, from 301.50. Let's see if we can get a pop up here to 350 plus. Just saw the reaction, and I want to see if we can get momentum back up here, guys, right? To kind of challenge at least 345 area. Perfect entry would have been off of that level, right? But didn't get the perfect entry, so that's trading. So we'll see. You want at least to like 344, chat. All right, there's over 10 point. There was 10 points, right, and it pulled back. So let's see if this can get momentum to the upside. Kind of watch it here. Little price, up and down price action back and forth, but you want to see the level respected down there. You want to see expansion back up, guys, to the upside. All right, there's over 10 points, chat. Entry on the trade was 301.50. Let's go, baby. There's 15, over 15 points, chat. Over 20 points. Let's go, baby. Come on, guys. That's over 25 points. We rocking out. Let's go, baby. So, these highs up here, guys, is kind of sitting. You would expect them to get ran, right? All right, 30 points, guys. Come on, guys. Guys. Come on, man. All right, I'm going to take that off, guys. I'm going to take that off. Let's go, baby. That boy good. That boy good. I love you. NQ, I love you. All right, so basic boys, basic trading. Let's go. Yeah, so, all right. You would want to see price, guys, if it basically, all right, we got no top wick on the current 5-minute candle. So if it snaps this 330 level, I would say look out. We're going to put in a new high on the session. Above 360 plus. That 360 area kind of hanging out up here. So, but if it kind of falls down back and does a retracement back below the 200 EMA, 25,288, then I would say short term that's not great for bulls. So you would want to see this momentum continue to the upside, right? You got a nice previous 5-minute candle that has a nice bottom wick on it and it's planted higher. So you would want to see this kind of continue. So if it kind of gets back down below the 200 and it closes below the 200, then that's not great. D-Buddy forgot he was on camera and was about to start Holy Ghost shouting. Let's go. Yeah, if you took that long, guys, do me a solid. Drop a W in the chat. If you haven't hit the like button already, I'm not sure what you're waiting for, but we're at 1,300 likes. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you know what to do. So what did I see on that trade setup, guys? Basically, I saw price come down between the 14 and 50 EMA on the 5-minute chart. And you had a bullish reaction back the opposite direction, back up. So I tried to join the momentum in attempt for it to kind of break above that 25,347 level, right? I saw the long wick right outside of the 14 and 50 with momentum back to the opposite direction, guys. So I tried to join the party to the upside. Mike, am I going to be on here now on from New York Open? It just depends, guys. Obviously, PW does the typical morning opening slot. And when he doesn't have, fishing going on or whatever the case may be. So if he does have a fishing tournament or he has something going on, I'll be doing the 9 a.m. session chat. Other than that, I'll be coming on directly after PW in the mornings. Let's go. So, all right, at this point, need to be patient, chat. So you do have the 15-minute opening range that has been established, so you can kind of map that out on the chart. I'm going to adjust this for the 15-minute ORB. So the high of the 15-minute ORB, 25,357.25. So that's mapped out. So we have the ORB established. We're hanging out inside of the 5-minute opening range as well. So if we get back above 348, we're above the 5-minute ORB, chat. Just kind of keep that in mind. So at this point, need to be patient. We're in the middle of the range. You guys are by far the best traders I follow. Thanks for the time every day. Hey, I appreciate that, Justin. We just out here trying to make a little money. Nvidia not looking good. Yeah, let's take a look at Nvidia. Yeah, I see Nvidia here. But you got to remember, right? So they don't always line up, chat. NQ and Nvidia don't always line up. And so you have to kind of play where if NQ, see how NQ is pushing back the opposite direction, guys. So this is positive for bulls. So if we can stay above the 200 EMA, 25,286, we're going to put in new highs on the session. $10 a.m. news. Yeah, so we'll see if that comes out. If you think DMONEY is good, you need to trade with Jerome. Let's go. Yeah, so, all right, notice this price act. There you go, guys, right? There's a pop. So, yeah, this is bullish. This is definitely bullish price action, chat. Breaking above the opening range high. So if we hold this level, I would say longs are in play again, chat. And we're probably going to head up above 400. That's how I would have to read it. So this candle closure is going to be important. And I know that we have supposedly news coming out at 10 a.m., right? Supposedly about the tariffs. But longs right here look good. I'm not gonna lie, chat. Longs right here look pretty good. As long as we can hold above the 200 EMA, I would have to probably say we're gonna pop to the 400 level plus. It's just a matter of, okay, how's this candle gonna close out on the current 5-minute chart? You got 2 minutes and 18 seconds left. But I would have to lean towards more upside here. Would not be surprised, right, if we get a pop. But yeah, I'm gonna wait. We'll see how this 5-minute candle closes out. It would be very convincing for me if we can close above the opening range high. Somebody say who's buying this? Yeah, but you got to remember, right? We had a lot of selling pressure to the downside overnight. So somebody's buying it. So, all right, 5-minute candle is going to close out. We got about 40 seconds left, guys. And supposedly possibility of news at 10 o'clock remains to be seen if that's going to come out. So we'll see what happens here. The same people that sold it are the ones that's buying it. Oh, man. All right, so we hung out above the 200 and the 14 EMA chat, so that for me is bullish. So as long as we hold above the 200 EMA chat, 25,285 for me, longs are, bulls are in control, chat. And I think we're going to pop up to probably 400, and that can happen very quickly. Somebody was saying news at 10, yeah. Couple ways to play this, chat. Longs from here, my stop would have to be back above back below the 200 EMA. And we'll kind of see what happens as we get closer to this five minute candle kind of closing out. But I longs for me, guys, I think bulls right now are in control, right? We had a dip below and we had a pop right back above the 200 EMA, which is, for me, in my opinion, extremely bullish, chat. Stop would have to be back at like 285 below the 200 EMA. And we're kind of getting some kind of retracement right now, right? About 3 minutes left. 1 hour candle, yeah, I know. New 1 hour candle coming up. So keep in mind, chat, the current 1 hour candle is bullish, and if it closes above the 14 EMA, 25,275, then I would have to think that we're probably going to go up to 25,425, which is the 50 EMA on the 1 hour chart, and kind of retest these levels, like sitting up here. Trapping longs for now. Expect a fast sell down. Yeah, anything's possible. But I have to be bullish biased based on how I trade. So back above 345 for me, a long would be in play. Probably up to 400 level. So 347.50, guys. I would be long from there, and take profit would probably be about 400. Seeing if we can break above these highs up here. And there you go, guys, right? Entry on the trade was 348. Called that out, guys. So want to see if we can pop a little higher. Take out maybe 400. So it was up like 12 points, 13 points. And we'll kind of see what happens here, right? So I wanted to kind of get that momentum going. The 1 hour chart looks bullish. You just want the follow through, guys, to the upside. And pop those highs, right? All right, there you go. Let's see if we can, if it keeps going, guys, and pops through the highs there. It was right at 10 points. $400 level was the level that I was targeting there. It's kind of stalling out, but that's fine. Doesn't want to continue to go higher, right? Struggling a little bit. You got the news, I guess, at 10 o'clock. And give it a second, guys, and then I'll, you know, if it doesn't pop, then I'll close it out. Entry on the trade was 348, no momentum, kind of flat. I don't think the news came out. Right back down. All right, so that trade, I was up, I think 15 points or right at it, right? And it kind of stalled out on me. So right back down, guys. That happens. Needed to hold the EMA. 25,293 is a line in the sand for this little consolidation range. So and it's kind of building out some higher lows on the lower time frame. But you need the momentum to kind of carry it forward. So and I don't think that news came out. UBO big but don't close out wide. Yeah, it just depends on what's going on with the price action. I wanted to follow through. This is only so we'll kind of see what happens here. Let me check something, guys. Sell off, back down. Yeah, it all depends on what's going on with the market, guys, right? I wanted the momentum to kind of carry through, and it kind of ran flat, but it's still holding. The 14 and 50 EMA, and I see that, right? The 200 EMA is still holding. So just waiting for the next setup. It happens, guys. You're not always gonna catch, right? I wanted more momentum to the upside, so it didn't follow through. Right now it's kind of ranging. It looks like it's ranging for something. Count still green, guys. Is up $1,944, so not too concerned, guys. Why is the 200 important? Because it's a reactionary level. So if you notice, typically when big trends happen in the market, like a trend day, price is going to be either above or below the 200 EMA. So if you're bullish, it's probably going to be above the 200 EMA and it's going to continue higher. If it's bearish, it's going to be probably below it and it's going to continue lower, right? So for bulls, it's putting in, for longs, it's probably putting in higher highs and higher lows. And then for shorts, it's putting in lower highs and lower lows. And it's typically always going to be back, you know, like I said, above or below the 200 EMA. So this is the open of a new 1 hour candle. We're less than 5 minutes into a new 1 hour candle. So we'll have to see what happens here. Kind of you had a pump to the upside, and then you had some. We're stuck in a range now, right below the opening range high. 15-minute opening range high of 25,357. So we'll see what happens. Man, if I was up 1900, I'd be headed to the boat with PW and throwing up the peace sign. Yeah. Yeah, I'm only trading. So this is one contract, guys, and that's why like you have to look at your risks and kind of set it up appropriately, right? All right, so we're still building out. It's like very interesting, guys, right? So we're stuck in this range. We're building out below the opening range high of 25,357. So got to be patient. People forgot you're human, LOL. Yeah, that's the human aspect, chat, right? Do I offer a trading course? I would say stay tuned. Probably coming down the line, guys. So stay tuned. Keep an eye out. It'll be on onlypropfirms.com. So right now, just letting price kind of figure out what direction they want to take this in. We're stuck in a range, guys. So we're inside of the opening range, but we're inside of a smaller range as well, right? So need us to get outside of this range. Can I paper trade this? Yeah, why not? These contracts are moving weird. Yeah, it just, so you want follow through. And did any news come out on the tariffs yet from the Supreme Court? So I know everybody was waiting for that, but Trump's Greenland tariff threats could be upended by a Supreme Court decision. So I don't see anything there. No wick on the previous 4-hour candle. Yeah, I know. So keep in mind, chat. So the previous 4-hour candle was bullish. We're inside of the range, but opening range I'm referring to. If you look at the 15-minute chart, I have it mapped out. So for longs, you probably want us back above opening range high, right? You can get a little bit better entry on a 5-minute chart if you place it above like 330, but right now we're kind of selling back down. So we had a breakout to the upside. We had some highs that were put in up here, 25,368, and then we sold back off. We're coming back down, right? So quickly approaching the bottom of the opening range, which is 25,233.75. So got to be patient. See what happens. We had a bullish reaction, keep in mind, from 25,245, right? I took that long on that bullish reaction back. So is this going to build out to be like a higher low and then we expand higher? We'll see. I'll wait for a breakout. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. No wait, nothing wrong with waiting. For sure, for sure. So I'm just trying to be patient, guys. And so on a 5-minute chart, you can kind of see how we just had a sell-off. And now, see how we're snapping right back up? So that to me, like if we get back above 290 with conviction, like a bullish engulfing candle or like a huge body on a candle showing bullish momentum, then this could be the start of like a V-shaped recovery to kind of go higher. Gonna let this candle play out on the 5-minute chart. So time to be patient. Do me a solid, guys. We got over 4,800 people tuned into the show. If you haven't already, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you know what to do. Looks like we're at 1,500 likes. I'm trading NQ. Yeah, I don't trade MNQ. I trade NQ. Hey, DMONEY, I'll put you on 2 laptops. Can't wait for a let's go, baby. Yeah. Well, I mean, we already caught out 2 winning trades, guys, right? Had 2 winning trades and 1 losing trade. So it's only 10-11. So now just trying to be patient because we're kind of like the market needs to pick a direction at this point because we had expansion to the upside. We had a breakout attempting to get above the opening range, and then we had a sell-off right back down inside of the range. So the market needs to pick a direction. So that's what I'm trying to be patient for at this point. Do you trade micro or mini? Mini, no micro. So I would actually say I am looking at trading probably micros on silver, chat, just because the moves are like crazy, and I trade silver sometimes at night. See how we're getting this reaction right back up, guys? This is what I was talking about from that level where it bounced from last time. So we'll see how this candle shapes out. We got about 2 minutes left on the current 5-minute candle. When is the best time to trade silver? I like trading it at night. I know there's a lot of action at night. A lot of people trade that during, I guess, the Globex Open. I trade it like typically during Asian session. And then I'm sure people trade London session, like all that. But like obviously I don't do that. So would you go live at night on silver? Probably not. Only because I don't trade it every day, chat. Only if I catch a setup. Because the thing with silver is that if you see like some of those big moves that happen, the worst thing you can do is and then you go to your chart and you miss the big move. the worst thing you can do, chat, is try to chase that, because it's probably not going to end well, right? Because typically after a big move, there's some kind of retracement, and you're probably going to get caught in a retracement if you got FOMO. So I just, like, if I missed a move or a setup, chat, I don't even trade it that day. So it's like very hit or miss for me, because I'm not sitting there for hours in front of the chart during the Asian session. I'm just like literally looking at it, and if I see something setting up, I'll try to take it. Props, using props. Way too volatile silver, like gambling. Yeah. So the only way you can kind of combat that is to lower your position size, to be honest. All right, so see how we held. This is what I was saying, guys. See how we held. So far this is either going to be a higher low, and we get a pop to the upside, back up, and we re-challenge that 350 area. It closed above the 14 with the long wick, and we're kind of selling back off, right? So still got to be patient. No, I'm not in longs. I'm not in longs right now. So I want to see momentum kind of step back in and pop the previous highs, like 301. And if that happens, we're probably headed up to 350 plus. But see how so far this 5-minute candle is going to be interesting, chat, because it needs to, is it going to hold the previous 5-minute candle's low and push up? Or snap it. So if it holds the previous candle's low and snaps up, then that's some higher lows being put in to expand higher. If it breaks the previous candle's low, then I'm gonna have to be more patient and wait for a setup. And just broke the candle's low. So all right, see the reaction, chat? This is what I was saying, right? All right, so there you go, guys. So now 304. See how we kind of, so I need follow through. So we'll see how this candle closes out, chat. If it can get back above like 303, then I would be probably convinced to try to ride this back to the upside, but it needs to get back up there, right, for me to be long bias. So far, it looks like a trap. Like they just trapped some longs up there and then drop lower. So we got about 1 minute and 20 seconds left for this candle to close. I'm going to wait. Price action is sickening. Yeah, you just got to be patient. I mean, that's all. That's all you can do. We're still inside the opening range. So we're still inside the 15-minute opening range, chat. So if you look at the 15-minute chart, the ORB is mapped out. 25,357 is the high, and we're kind of selling back down towards the bottom of the 15-minute range. which is sitting at 25,233.75. So brutal candles today. Yeah. I mean, it's all right. So if you're a bull, you want a retracement to the downside, chat, after a push. So, and what I mean by that is you had the 15-minute candle, low 233.75. So you're talking 123-point move to the upside, and then you got a retracement back down right now. So yeah, this is a time where you have to let price show you its hand, and then you try to join in that direction. So the question right now is, are we going to hold this range high that we were stuck in before we broke out, chat? So keep in mind, we broke out of a range to the upside at 9:30. So the top of that range was 25,253. So are we going to hold that range, and this is the reaction back to the upside? So I'm also looking at that as well. So just got to be patient. Not going to rush anything, guys. Yeah, somebody said the institutions are done. I mean, you could call it that, or you can call this a retracement back to that range, and then maybe there's more upside. Like, who knows? Got to wait and see. I mean, you can see right now the bullish reaction. About 25 points backed out. Look at the pop. So this is what I was saying, guys. Cray. So, yep. So we are respecting the top of that range, chat. Look at the reaction that I had drawn out, right? Right from the reactionary point, chat. Cray. All right, so we got an answer here. Bulls are back in town. Right off the opening, the range high before the market opened, chat, right? So we bounced pretty much right off the 50 EMA, which lined up with the top of that range that the 930 5-minute candle broke out of, 25,256. Fibonacci tool, yeah. A lot of people use it. All right, so longs for me, guys, are in play right now, to be honest. Based off that reaction. You do have a couple minutes left on this current 5-minute candle. So, but it could snap through those highs at like 366. So waiting for this candle to close. So yeah, so I think we got our answer, guys. Bounce right off that range for about a 95-point pop right back to the upside. So let's see how this candle closes out, right? And then you want some kind of reaction on the next candle, maybe to the downside, form a bottom wick, and then expand higher. But if you notice that candle, this current 5-minute candle is double the size of the previous 5-minute candle, guys. So that's saying that there's longs in play for me. That's how you would have to kind of read it. But I'll wait for a candle closure here, and we'll see where we're at. Do I get afraid when I see the push all of a sudden? Nah, not necessarily. All right, new candle open, guys. Will it push down to the 14 EMA and expand higher? All right, longs are in play, guys. Longs are in play. So you see how you got the pop here? And I think we're going to pop this level. So did a quick long there. Not playing around, guys. Let's go, baby! From 332. All right, so... see if we can get a pop here through the highs, guys. 354. All right, 357. Let's go, baby. All right, I'll take that off. And I just basically wrote the momentum chat as I saw price yeah, but I think that's like some manipulation, man. I think we're gonna pop. So PW saying some a seller at 360, guys, and that is the top of the range, right? It's kind of like the top of the little range that we're in, but I think we pop it at this point because of that momentum that we build up to go higher. So I think all right, there's 362. All right, drop a W in the chat, guys, if you took that long. I just saw the momentum building off the retracement to that range before market open and wanted to ride the momentum back to the 357 level. Bro, I'm up another $5,000 today. You guys are nasty. Thank you. Hey, T-Wall 821. If this is your first time rocking out with the BDH, we appreciate it. Do me a solid, hit the like button if you're not subscribed to the channel. You know what to do. I love you. Somebody said they missed it waiting for a retest. Yeah, I mean, you might get one, but I saw the momentum building, guys. Look at the size of the previous 5-minute candle, chat. It's a bullish engulfing candle, and it's twice the size of the previous 5-minute candle. So that, for me, tells me that bulls were stepping in heavy, and you might not get a heavy retracement before a pop, right? Like that's just how it is. This could be the start of a nice V-shaped recovery, chat. That's what I'm seeing on the chart, on a 5-minute chart. I'm seeing a V-shaped recovery kind of set up. Maybe we pop through these highs up here and head up towards 400. That's what we've been waiting for. All right, do me a solid, guys. We're at 1,700 likes. I think we've been at over 2,000 likes every day. Been on a run here, so do me a solid, hit the like button if you haven't. I saw a lot of W's in the chat. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you know what to do. We just out here trying to make a little money. Yeah, I think this 360 level gets taken, chat, with conviction, and we pop up here instantly. Pretty quickly, I would say, to 380 or maybe even a little bit higher, right? I think it's gonna now keep in mind anything's possible with trading, but I saw the momentum building. We just basically swiped and tapped that 25,255 level, which was the range high before the breakout at 930. So if we cannot get higher here, then we're stuck in a range, guys. Right? We're just in a we're in a 100+ point range. Can you repeat that, D-Money? Yeah. So, all right. On your 5-minute chart, chat, if you kind of notice the level I had drawn out down here with this little yellow box. So the top of that box was like 25,000, like 254, and that was the opening range. So before the market opened at 9:30, chat, you had price was kind of stuck in a range. It was stuck in a range. The opening range candle at 9:30, the 5-minute opening range breakout, basically broke out of that range to the upside. So I was looking for a reaction back at the top of that range, and that's what occurred on this setup, right? So that's why I was pretty confident to go long on that candle closure, trying to ride it back to the top of the range. And I think we break it here to the upside, but it remains to be seen. Keep in mind that the 200 EMA on the 15-minute chart is sitting currently at 25,425, chat. 15-minute chart also has a bullish engulfing candle. Look at your 15-minute chart. It has a bullish engulfing candle compared to the previous candle with a nice size wick at the bottom, kind of telling you that bulls are stepping back in to play. And you would want to see price maybe kind of push down like it did a few seconds ago, form some kind of bottom wick and expand to the upside. That's how I gotta read it, chat, right now. That's how I'm reading it. So you might not get, yeah, I don't, you know, a lot of times in these scenarios, chat, you don't get a huge retracement back down because you just had, and notice how I see a pattern on the chart, on the 15-minute chart, guys, that I talk about a lot. The two pattern setup where you got bullish momentum on this current candle, then you get two bearish candles, guys, and then you get a bullish candle that kind of pushes you back up, telling you that the bulls have stepped back in. So you want to see price expand to the upside. All right, we're at 1,800 likes, guys. 200 away from 2,000 likes to keep the streak going. AKA to keep D-Money employed for another day. Let's go. Can you please explain the first rectangle box he drew? Where's the range coming from? Yeah, so all right, notice the expansion to the upside, chat, that I just talked about. Basic trading, guys, right? Basic trading. So I kind of talked about that level, right? 380 level, and then which we just hit 385, and then you'll look for momentum to kind of span us up to 400 level, 400 or higher. So as that's playing out, breaking to the upside, people wanted to know where I got the first rectangular box. So you can kind of see on the chart, chat, I mapped out down here that range that we were stuck in. We were stuck in a range before market open at 9:30, chat. And I just mapped that out. And the 9:30 candle had momentum, bullish momentum to the upside, and took us above that range. Then you had a retracement back down to the top of that box, which is the top of the range that we broke out of, and then you had expansion back to the upside. Let's go. We rolling, guys. We rolling. Counts up $3,000. So I made too much money on that play. Hey, that's a good problem to have. Yeah, I feel confident. I feel pretty confident about 400 level plus, chat. We're at 390 right now. So, guys, I don't think I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but Ginger just gave me a toot toot. We're calling it out here at the BDH before it happens, chat. Right? We're not hindsight traders here. So I'm just saying. I love you. Up 1,200. Nice. So, yeah, I mean, pretty simple setup, chat.
Basic trading.
Basic trading. So,
I got long. Once you broke back up through there.
Yeah. Yeah, so it sounds like, yeah, PW took some longs as well, guys.
5K on the day on a $10,000 brand new account.
So he up 5,000. Let's go. So I think, yeah, so you can kind of see, guys, I had it mapped out. It was a little sloppy. The retracement was sloppy back down, but we broke out of the range, right? We were stuck in that range before 930, like I talked about. We broke out to the upside.
Never broke the opening range low.
Yeah, never broke the open range low as well. So yeah, it was a little it was a little tricky if you didn't kind of look at your levels, you wouldn't kind of know that, right? You're just going by, if you're going candle by candle, maybe you got, you know, some turbulence on the way back to the upside, but this was nothing more than a breakout, a retracement, and a pump higher. So I think 400 level plus is in play. If you look at your 4 hour levels that I got mapped out, this is the 4 hour chart, chat, and I have this level mapped out. And that's the 14 EMA on the 4 hour chart, 25,435. So I would not be surprised if we get up there. Nice bottom wick on the 4 hour candle. D-Money, do you watch how candles form, like move with conviction to take a long? Yeah, I watch the formation of a candle. So I kind of talked about that earlier. So when price is in momentum, chat, you want to see, what I'm looking for is a perfect example what's happening right now in the current 5-minute candle. So price, if it's in bullish momentum to the upside, you want to see the new candle open up, push down, form some kind of bottom wick, and then it span higher and put in new highs, right? That's what you want to see. You want to see higher highs and higher lows be established. And I saw on the 15-minute chart that bullish engulfing candle was an indication. Look at the size of this candle, chat. Look at the size of your 10, 15-minute candle. Look at the size of the candle. You see how it doubled the size of the previous 15-minute candle? So that was telling me that bulls are in control, right? So even if you don't get an extensive pop to the upside, chat, a lot of times you'll get some kind of bullish reaction just based off of the size of that previous candle. It's kind of telling you that bulls are back in control. And if you notice, you had a pop of about 30, almost 32 points to the upside. PW is going to be streaming live today at 2:30, chat, for Power Hour. So that's definitely happening today. Let's go. Took my profits for today. Thanks, D-Money. Walking away trading and enjoying some sports. Nice. I can't do this 5-minute chart trading. I'm down $500 on MMQ. Yeah, you got to look at the fees. But, I mean, I think I've done a pretty decent job of explaining what I was looking for longs, chat, right? I'm not perfect. I don't claim to be perfect, chat. But I think I pretty much broke down what I was looking for and why I was taking these setups today. O-Town Brandon, is my entries not yours, D-Money? Yeah. So, yeah, I'm not a financial advisor, chat. So if you took setups, the goal of the stream, and I'm sure PW feels the same way because he's talked about that multiple times, guys. So we're not number one. We're not a signal service. We're just here to basically break down the market, what we see, and why we're taking specific setups. If you see something that you like on the charts and you're taking the same setups, then I mean that's good for you. But we don't take credit for your trades. We don't. I see a ton of people almost on a daily basis saying, hey, I got to pay out, and all that. And I'm saying congrats because you did all the work. I'm not hitting buy or sell for you. So. Why is my price 25,218? I have no idea. Is your data plan active? A lot of times it'll be delayed if you don't have a data plan. I don't know. Are you prop firm trading? Are you paper trading? I'm not sure. Do we fill gap from Sunday? It's possible. So look at your 1 hour chart, chat. The 1 hour chart, super bullish. All right, there we go, guys. There's a pump. There's more continuation to the upside that I kind of talked about. Look at your current 1 hour candle. Look at the size of the bottom wick, expanding off the 14 EMA. So price opened up, pushed down, formed the bottom wick, and now we're expanding to the upside with momentum. So that's exactly what I want to see. Bottom wick on the current 1 hour candle is about 67 points. And the next price area that I have mapped out that I kind of talked about was 25,424. We just tapped 25,395. 4 hour chart, same thing. It's bullish. Next area interest for me is the upper 400s, guys. So let's go. All right, we just bust through 400, guys. There was 403. What's the higher yellow box? That's the 4 hour chart. So if you look at go to your 4 hour chart, that's an area of interest for me because the last time we were in this area from like 25,426 up to 25,447, we had a reaction back the opposite direction, back down. So I would have to say that area is in play for me. And that also matches with the 14 EMA on the 4 hour chart. 25,436. I just passed 3 evals in 2 days. Thank you, D-Money. Hey, Lena, you did all the work. I don't take any credit for that. But like I always say, chat, I love you. Gap fill starts at 25,472. Yeah. So, yeah, my gap fill to the upside, guys. I mean, I would say filling the gap for me is all the way back to 25,000, like 591. But to each his own, right? D-Money, I didn't even trade today, but listening to you while watching, much love for your passion. Hey, I appreciate that. D-Money, I just want to say thank you for your personality. You clearly explain things, respond to the chat, and make trading fun. Hey, guys, I'm glad you guys are I'm glad I'm reading these out. Guys, I'm reading these out loud on purpose because we got PW here, guys. And so just trying to get some job security here so I'm not fired, guys. So I'm reading those out. PW, you heard those comments? He wasn't listening, guys. So I appreciate it, chat. Oh man. Gotta keep it light, chat. Gotta keep it light. PW made a good move bringing you to the BDH, guys. I appreciate it. He took a calculated risk, and I'm glad he did, to be honest. D-Buddy, you saved my marriage. Make sure PW heard that one. Carlos. Oh, man. So I take it you're maybe you're a little bit nicer when you're trading now. Let's go. Just passed 250K evals. Nice. Oh, man. Let Jerome out. Derari. Yeah. So, yeah, guys. Sounds like Jerome was here Friday. So the security guard was eating a donut outside, guys, and got caught slipping. And Jerome, I guess, broke into the BDH. So you'll see, keep an eye on the channel. You'll see some footage from Friday, guys. And for the record, guys, Laquita and Lucille and the people that he named out, because we watched that stream, guys, I met him. And let's just say I'm not impressed. So, but to each his own. Jerome has a different taste than D-Money, guys. I'm just saying. Bro came in crazy. Yeah. When you right, you right. Had to switch evals due to consistency score. Tate, hey, that's a good problem to have, right? That means you're making money. Will Jerome be here this Friday? You never know. I would say you got to tune into the stream to find out, guys. You never know what you're going to get at the BDH. You never know what you're going to get on the D-Money show. We had a ton of visitors, chat. We had Ginger. We had the editor. We had Jerome. We got PW making multiple appearances, guys. So we just getting started. We're still in January. Let's go. Schofield. Hey, D-Money bro. Hey, what's up? How are you? Did Jerome ever show up when you were managing Walmart? We had a lot of people that probably should have been called Jerome show up when I was managing Walmarts. Let's just say that. Let's go. Man, I've been trying to pass 2 evals now for weeks after getting 2 payouts and losing my funded. Yeah, Joy. It's like that sometimes, man. I'm interested. Maybe PW knows the answer for that, because I know he's in communication directly with a lot of these prop firms. Like, what's the fail percentage after getting a payout? I'm sure it has to be extremely high, guys. Because it's like you're on dopamine, and sometimes you feel like you're invincible, so to speak, right? After you got that payout. So I'm curious to know like what the percentage is. Like, I don't know if it's overconfidence, as an example, right? Sometimes you're like overconfident. Oh, I just got a payout, so everything, I'm gonna be right. So maybe you hold trades longer than you should have, etc. Here's a dump. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, we're getting a sell back down. So we were able to break through the 400 level. Actually, the high was 25,417. And if you look at your 1 hour chart, chat, we got right up pretty close to that level I had mapped out, right to the bottom of that level, and we got a retracement back down. So very interesting there. Little Bullseye. PW taught me how to trade. D-Money taught me patience. I've been trading since 2020. I'm a year profitable now. You both are awesome. I love you. Hey, thanks for the tip. We appreciate the $5 tip, Little Bullseye. Thanks for the kind words as well. We love you. So, all right. You got a retracement back to the downside, guys. This is a 5-minute chart. We tapped 25,417. Got pretty close to the bottom of that yellow box that I drew out on the chart. And you're having a reaction back down. So if you're a bull, you want this retracement, and you want the same pattern to form that formed after that 930 open push. You want retracement back to the downside. We start forming some kind of maybe higher low, maybe a bullish engulfing candle again to take us higher as an example. So now is the time to be patient, chat, and let this retracement play out, because you don't know how deep it's going to be. You don't know how deep the retracement's going to be. So got to be a little patient here. The red, blue, and the black. Yeah, that's actually the 14, 50, and 200 EMA. I use EMAs. I'm a momentum trader, and I leverage the EMAs as a form of support and resistance. Because when price is in a trending market, typically it respects the EMAs very well. So that's why I use them. Somebody said 4-hour chart, last 4-hour candle has no bottom wick. Yeah, but you gotta, yeah, I mean, that's a good point. It does not have a bottom wick. We've already had expansion to the upside. You had a bottom wick that formed on the current candle, and then we had expansion higher. So yeah, like I said, we're going into the close of a 1-hour candle, chat. We got about 9 minutes and 20 seconds left. So I think this is a time to be patient. We just dipped right back inside the 15-minute opening range as well. So this is the time to be patient, see how this 1-hour candle closes out. So on that note, I'm going to grab a water. Oh, no, I got it. You good. Give me 1 second, chat. So yeah, just more we're digging a little bit deeper into the 15-minute opening range. So definitely a time to be patient. Let this 1-hour candle decide how it wants to close out and go from there. So I'm curious, chat. Who do you guys have winning the Super Bowl? Is it the Patriots? If not, drop your team in the chat. Who do you guys think is going to win the Super Bowl? The Rams. Somebody said Seahawks. Broncos. Yeah, so the only question with the Broncos, right, is the starting quarterback is out for the rest of the season. He had to have surgery. And so you got another quarterback that's going to obviously step in there. That's going to be interesting. The Bills got eliminated, sir. You didn't see Josh Allen crying at the press conference? They got eliminated. Seahawks. Coach fired? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know he got fired. That's why he was fired up. I think I talked about that yesterday. He was all fired up. I'm doing this for Buffalo, right? He said something like that. I'm doing this for Buffalo, and he was doing it all right because he gone. He'll get another coaching job though, chat. Long Sarah D, no, I'm waiting for the close of the 1-hour candle. We're back inside the 15-minute opening range. So that for me is kind of like we were retracing. So if you look at the 5-minute chart, I would expect that we're forming the pattern that we formed over here. So you see how like we had a breakout and then we had a retracement back down towards the EMAs and then we had an expansion higher. So now I think we're doing the same thing, right? Where you would expect some kind of pullback between the EMAs and then we expand to the upside. Now it is reacting right away, but we're going into the close of a 1-hour candle. So that's the only thing that I don't like. We're going into the close of a 1-hour candle. So I'm not interested in taking a long right now because it could be a deeper retracement coming at the open of the new 1-hour candle. So I'm going to be patient. Vikings will win next year. Yeah, we'll see. No ruling on tariffs today. Yeah, I told you guys. That's what I was saying, right? They keep saying that it's coming, but they keep saying that the ruling is coming, chat, but it hasn't came yet. So love the patience. Yeah. See how we're, if you look at your 5-minute chart, you can kind of see like we're building out. So now, how do you know when bulls are stepping back in? Well, all I can do is look for clues. Either like bullish engulfing candle, higher lows be put in, and then you get some momentum back the opposite direction, back to the upside. That's what you would be looking. That's what I would be looking for to kind of know that, okay, bulls are ready to take this price higher. But going into the close of a 1 hour candle, chat, look at the current 1 hour candle. It's definitely fugly, guys. That's a fugly 1 hour candle. So let's see how it closes out. We got about 4 minutes left. And what I mean by that, if you're new to the stream or you're new to trading, you look at the size of the top of the top wick on the current candle and the bottom wick, and look at the size of the body, chat. The body of the candle is almost non-existent. So there's a fight going on between bulls and bears. So probably smart to let this candle close out on a higher time frame. So 57% of the chat feels like the Pats are not winning the Super Bowl. Let's go. Proper doji hourly. Yeah. That's exactly what it is, right? It's forming a doji candle, guys. Some major indecision going on. So we could range here. Like, it would be interesting because of the size of those wicks. We could range here and be stuck in. So keep in mind, chat, we are back inside of the 15-minute ORB as of right now. Believe it or not. It's about to be 11 o'clock, so let's go. Seattle looks like it's going to win it. The defense looks strong, and their offense looks good enough to keep up with any other offense. Yeah, they look really good. I'm not going to lie, supplier. They look really good. That dude was funny hearing "Let's Go Baby" on the toilet. Hey. So I guess you were trading from the toilet. You got to do what you got to do. Just make sure you properly sanitize and wash afterwards. Let's go. So we're just waiting for this 1 hour candle to close out, chat. As always, I appreciate you rocking out with DMONEY. And I haven't covered it today, so I might as well give you, while we're waiting for this candle to close, the daily forecast for Fort Lauderdale today. Currently 69 degrees. I'm not gonna lie, guys, it was a bit nipply overnight. So it was in the low 50s overnight. And looks like the low is 55. So let's go. If you're visiting South Florida for vacation, I got a friend that lives in Michigan, chat, that he was one of my assistant managers when I was at Target. He was actually he was my AP manager, so he was in charge of all the security and like all of that stuff in the store. So he's visiting from Michigan. He's down here to visit his grandma, and she has a condo in Hollywood, guys. And he was like, "Hey, what's the weather forecast?" I'm like, "No problem, I got it for you." I gave him the whole spiel. Let's go. Void Walker, DMONEY was my manager. Really? What store? I worked at quite a few of them. So what store was I the store manager at when you were there? Somebody said this market sucks. I think it's pretty good price action. I mean, I'm not going to complain. All right, so getting ready for the close of the 1 hour candle, chat. And guess what? It's back bullish. Let's go. Right back above the opening range high of 25,357.25. Now, this is a very interesting pattern, guys. That's a bullish engulfing candle on a 5-minute chart. That is a bullish engulfing candle, chat. Dip below the 14 and 200 EMA and close right back above it. So that's very interesting. A longs could be in play here, back up to the highs above 400. And that's just kind of playing into the thought process of what happened the last time we had a bullish engulfing candle, chat. Trying along here, guys, from 366.75. Want to see if we can get up to at least 388. Re-challenge these highs up here and push higher, right? So maybe even 400 level. There's over 10 points, chat. All right. Let's see if this will continue, guys, and kind of push up here and challenge. All right, there's give it a little second here, see if we can get momentum, guys, to step in, pop us higher. There's 380, over 15 point. There's over 20 point, chat. Let's go, baby. That boy good. That boy good. I'm going to take that off, guys. Come on, man. Guys. I love you. I love you. We just out here trying to make a little money. And there's right at the 400 push, guys, that I was talking about, right? All right, somebody said they didn't enter. I'm sorry, but what did I see on the chart, guys, with that trade? Bullish engulfing candle. Let's go. So you had a retracement back down, and I talked about that at the close of the 1 hour candle, guys. I said that you want to look for either a higher low be established or a bullish engulfing candle, and we got that bullish engulfing candle on the close of the 1 hour candle. And I wanted to get long, plan the momentum back to the upside, chat, and that trade played out. We rolling, guys. So you can kind of see here, the account's up $3,400 out here trying to make a little money. If you didn't make any money, guys, I'm not sure. Maybe you're watching a different stream in the background or something, because we're calling out before it happens here. Drop a W in the chat if you made money on that trade, guys. If you took that long and made money, let's go. All right, so somebody said they just got a payout. Robert Peter, hey, congrats. I don't take any credit for that. You did all the work. I don't hit buy or sell for anybody. So, all right, we're at 2,000 likes, guys. Do me a solid, hit the like button if you haven't already. We just passed 2,000 likes. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you know what to do. Pretty basic trade, guys. And if you notice on your chart, as I kind of drop this sauce here, I was looking for the same pattern to kind of play out. You had some highs put in when you look to the left on your chart. Breakout 930, you had a retracement back down. You had a bullish engulfing candle at 1020 on the 5-minute chart. You had highs established up here at 1040. The high of that candle was 25,417. You had a retracement back below the EMAs. You had a bullish engulfing candle. So I was looking for momentum to basically repeat itself and expand to the upside, guys. So that candle, that 5-minute candle popped about 43 points to the upside. So let's go. What strategy do I use? I just kind of broke it down for you. I'm a momentum trader. So I would say if you're not sure on the strategy, continue to tune into the streams and you'll pick up on it. I trade momentum. I'm looking for bullish engulfing candles or bearish engulfing candles. I'm looking for EMA crosses and price to be trending, putting in higher highs and higher lows as an example. And I'm looking to join the direction of the momentum. Did I hear that funding ticks is closing? Yeah. Yes. D-Money, did you manage to target inside of Coral Ridge Mall? No, I did not. So there's actually two of those. You got the Fort Lauderdale one and you got one in Coral Springs. But I know the guy that ran the Coral Springs Target. He worked for Target for like 20-something years, guys. That was his first job out of high school. So the guy was like, he was like 80. Like, I'm like, dude, like, how long you been at Target? He's like, since 1955. Let's go. But on a serious note, I think he started off like as a cart attendant and then worked his way up. So he did pretty much every position in the store, guys. Crazy. D-Money, I just passed Apex. What happens when you pass it? Do they email at the end of the day? Yes. So you're going to get an email probably right around 6 o'clock. It's going to say, congrats, you passed, and proceed to activate your PA account. You got to pay the PA fee, and you'll get the account. Let's go. Congrats. So that account will be ready to trade tonight. So you won't get it until after market close, right? Because the market's still open and you're actually able to still trade that account, which, you know, obviously I would not, right? But you're able to still trade it because the market's open. So what's the Lucid Black deal? Yeah, you can see it on the screen right now. So it actually is 40% off for 5 accounts, chat. Use the code PW. 40% off your first 5 accounts. 60% consistency in the evaluation phase. Let's go. All right. So, Gary, a lot of prop firms are closing because of D-Money. He's bankrupting them. Guys, listen.
The prop firm said, Patrick, you're not allowed to stream no more because you're too good.
Guys, yeah. So
they said that.
they told PW he got to take a break, guys. Limit his streams.
Funding Ticks went out of business because all of our customers were making too much money.
Yeah.
I mean, it's true.
Hey,
think about it. If Funding Ticks was killing it and if everybody sucked, they would have stayed in business. They went out of business because all of my followers. Fuck. True story.
All right, guys, you got to think about it. I'm not trying to toot the BDH horn, guys, but PW posted, I think about a month ago, that he ceased operations with Funding Ticks. I'm just saying, guys. So if you guys kind of peeped that and you were ahead of the curve, you probably were fine. I saw a lot of people obviously disappointed about what went down with Funding Ticks, but PW literally cut ties with them, guys. I think about a month back. I think he posted that on X a day or two ago. You guys are the GOAT. Hey, I appreciate it.
We stopped promoting him on the stream months ago.
Yeah, that's like multiple months. So yeah, he's saying that obviously, guys, he stopped posting them on the stream months ago, right? So as we kind of wait here, so prices and momentum, I would say bulls are back in charge, chat. because we are hanging out right back above the opening range high after that bullish engulfing candle. Called out that trade, and I would not be surprised if we kind of get up there and retest the 416 level. Pretty easy setups today. I'm not gonna lie, Chad. I think if you're able to read, it's textbook based off of momentum. Looking for momentum, chat. So these candles, a lot of times, give you clues. Bullish engulfing candles, bearish engulfing candles, highs be put in, and then you get a retracement and you get that move. That's the perfect setup, chat. Perfect setup. I passed the buffer zone on Take Profit Trader. Congrats, Crazy Harold. High days the same as the MLK high. Yeah. Keep in mind though, we had Henrietta. We had that gap. So everybody wants to know: are we gonna fill that gap from that sell down at market open on Sunday? Right. That's the question of the day. And I would say that it is possible. It's only 11 o'clock. Does it have to happen today? No. Can it happen this week? Absolutely, but we'll see. I mean, I would say that we're going to get more information as we get inside of this gray box on the 4-hour chart, chat, that I have drawn out. Because if we reject this 25,000, like 440 area, that's the 14 EMA, then that kind of tells a story that we don't have enough energy to continue to push higher. Maybe we get a sell back down. But if we bust through that level with momentum, chat, the next EMA on the higher time frame on the 4-hour chart is 25,575. So just keep that in mind. That's how I'm reading it. I have to say, D, when I'm trading London session on my own, I'm so much more confident. Recovered $1,000 from Asian trading. Thank you for your detail and explanations. Hey, I appreciate that, Carla. Thank you for your clear explanations. You're amazing. I love your conservative approach to trading. Walking away with $900 in each account. Hey, Nick, congrats. I'm happy for you. Guys, I'm happy when you guys are making money, right? So obviously we're not financial advisors and we're not licensed to provide financial advice, but we're just out here trying to make a little monies, guys, and I'm appreciative of the kind words. I'm just trying to call out how I read the market, trying to take the best possible trades that I can take, chat. That's it. The City Rooster, D-Buddy, I'm happy when you're happy. Are you happy, D-Buddy? Yeah, I'm happy, chat. So we're over 2,000 likes on the stream. We're at 2,100 likes. Saw a lot of W's in the chat. Counts green. I mean, there's not anything to be upset about. Let's go. Banger of a corn dog I just ate. Left it from overnight last night. Tim, hey, I hope you heated that up, Tim. I hope you heated that corn dog up. Did you at least put it in the microwave for a second, or I'm just curious. I think all the chat wants to know. Did you heat it up or did you eat it at room temperature? Gotta love it. Yeah, I think can you let us know, Tim? Did you eat it room temperature or? Sure did. You're the best, D-Money, killing it on your trades today. Nice. Oh man. So Chad, so part of you have to be food safety certified when you're a store manager at these $100 million stores for these corporations. So part of that food certification is you have to know like your temperatures, your food temperatures for holding food safely without getting people sick. You have to know holding temps, et cetera, right? So I was a little concerned, Tim, that you didn't heat that corn dog up, but I guess you're good to go. I love you. Safe serve, time and temp. Yep. Which firm closed? Heard some rumors, but couldn't get the name. Yeah, funding ticks. Looks like they ceased operations. D-Money, you make this fun, plus making us monies. Hey, I try, chat. I try. I'm just being me. You never know what you're going to get on the D-Money show, guys. We're talking about food temperatures and weather, and you got Tim eating a corn dog at room temperature, so let's go. All right, so yeah, we just tapped inside of that yellow box that I had drawn out, chat. The high of this current 1 hour candle is 25,428. Had that level mapped out. That's a line in the sand for me as far as continuation to the upside. So that's a line in the sand for continuation, chat. Oh man, what temperature will that corn dog be at? Hey, I mean, whatever the temperature is in his room, apparently, or in his house. So I'm like, ever since taking that course, chat, like, and it's very eye-opening. You can probably YouTube it and get some of the information, guys. You will never look at food the same, like, after taking one of those courses. I'm just saying. I've almost hit my daily goal thanks to UD Money. Hey, Joey, you did all the work. I can't take any credit for that, guys. I'm never gonna take credit for you taking a trade. I'm not hitting buy or sell for you. I'm not closing a trade. I'm not opening a trade. I'm just calling out what I see on the charts, and I'm trying to take the best setups based off of that. So, congrats. So you're telling me I should eat a pizza left out from last night? Yeah, it's probably not a good idea. Somebody said they took one of those courses, guys, one of those food safety courses in the Army, and it changed their perspective. I agree. It will, chat. We just need Ginger to be dropping daily horoscopes. Guys, you gotta love it, man. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I have the best job in the world, chat. I'm just being honest. I was talking to my brother about that last night. I guess he showed his wife a clip of Jerome, chat, from Friday, and she was like, man, he has a cool job. And I don't take it for granted, chat. Somebody said they're short. Yeah, I mean, if you kind of look at the price action here, you have rejection off the level I pointed out, but I mean, I'm bullish right here, guys. I can't be short until we're back at least below the 14 EMA with conviction. And I would probably want to see the 1 hour like time frame start to sell down, maybe get back inside the opening range, guys, because I would say now we're at the point on a higher time frame, chat. This is the 1 hour chart you're looking at. If we get back below 25,357, I would say that we're probably going to head lower, right, and revisit at least the 14 EMA at 25,303. But for me to be short, I would have to be short there. Now, maybe you're trading the level I kind of got mapped out here. If you look at the chart and you look at the levels here, you can kind of see the last time we were in this area up here, 25,000 like 445, we had rejection down. Not sure, guys. But I'm not short biased right now. I can't be, chat, based on how I trade, right? Now, that does not mean that you cannot pick up points here, right? I'm not the trader that's going to tell you how to trade, number one. Number two, if you see something on a chart that convinces you for a short, then it's a short, right? Like, I mean, that's a fact. I'm not the guy that's going to tell you, you know, oh, it has to be a long here, etc. So It's awesome. Love how BDH keeps it lit. Hey, I appreciate that, guys. We try. Actually, I'm going to be honest, chat. We don't try. It's just basically, I think it's pretty organic. Like, we're not, none of this stuff, guys. It's not like we're sitting down and writing down what we're going to talk about today. I'll be honest. This is all improv, chat. Corn dogs was not on the, yeah. So, room temperature corn dogs was not on the list today, chat. I can guarantee you that. Let's go. D, did you set up the 9:30 or 9:35 ORB? Yeah, I had it drawn out, but...
Yo, is it fucking lunchtime yet, boy? Money's on you today. I mean, lunch is on you today, buddy. You green.
Oh, man, yeah.
You green today. You buying lunch for daddy.
We rolling.
Daddy $4.
We rolling, guys. So, all right.
Are you still trading?
No, I'm not in the trade right now.
No, I mean, I thought you were done.
Yeah, I mean,
it's 11:20.
Yeah, it's 11:20.
Should I make him keep going, chat? How long? I'm streaming at 2:30, by the way. I'll be live at 2:30 today. We got something big to talk about later. We got some big news here at the BDH today.
Nice.
Got some big stuff coming. D-Money don't even know what's coming. I hired a replacement.
Oh, man.
Jerome.
Well,
just signed Jerome to a 5-year deal. Jerome is going live every night at midnight. I don't know why midnight, but he's like, I want to go live at midnight. I'm like, whatever you want, bro.
Oh, man.
So, yeah, I didn't want to make it awkward, but yeah, he's gonna be here now.
Oh, man. Well, guys, it's been a pleasure. I guess I'm getting fired, chat. So, I love you. I love you.
You still got a job, but I'm sorry. Jerome might be the bigger player soon. You know, like how there's LeBron and there's whoever else on the team.
Yeah, you don't even know their name. You don't even know their name, guys.
You don't even know the names. You're like, yeah, that one guy that plays with LeBron, you know?
So, well, I'm sorry, guys. I tried my best. So, the D-Money fund to be going up on GoFundMe, chat. Needless to say. Yeah, that ORB. So, all right. Let me answer that real quick, chat. Somebody was saying that I play the ORB 5-minute setup, right? So let's kind of map that out because I want to make sure you guys kind of see it. Yeah, I wrote momentum on that first 5-minute breakout, but it was a little unconventional today because we were stuck in a range before the open of that 5-minute breakout, chat, right? You got to be realistic. So we were kind of like stuck in this range up here. And once I kind of saw price broke out to the upside, I joined for long. So I took a quick long there. Jerome needs to be promoted. Jerome needs to be promoted. Guys, I'm low-key offended.
Damn, the chat don't even want D-Money.
Yeah, they don't even want D-Money anymore. They want Jerome.
Do a poll, D-Money or Jerome?
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, unfortunately, I got to do a
That's
poll.
Awkward if you.
I know, right?
If it comes out awkward. I remember one time I did a poll when it was like D-Money or Patrick or PW, and you won the poll. That's why I stopped doing polls like that because it really messed with my ego.
All right, guys. So D-Money or Jerome full time. I was forced to create this poll, chat. So let's see what you guys are feeling. I'm a little scared. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little nervous.
Oh shit! Well, you said yes or no.
Yes or no.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what'd you do? D-Money or Jerome full time?
Yeah.
He rigged it. He rigged the poll. I can't lose. It's yes or no.
Oh man, guys, I gotta look out for myself here. I mean, I'm just saying.
Hey, dog eat dog, baby. Yes. Job security.
Yes. Yes. See. Oui. Yeah, D-Money full time. Hey, I appreciate it, guys. They said don't answer.
He's locked in now.
Man.
There's gonna be during hurricane season. The fucking hurricane's gonna be coming, but D-Money's still gonna have to be here. In his contract, it says hurricanes. It says everything. He gotta be here.
Cyclones, whatever, guys.
If
I'm here.
aliens come back, it don't matter.
Man.
He's still streaming.
You don't know, Scat, you don't know how to answer? Oh man, that's even worse. You're undecided. You're undecided. Like, guys, I just dropped a ton of sauce today. I saw a lot of W's in the chat.
Because D-Money is Jerome. What you talking about?
I haven't seen a single W from Jerome called out.
Nobody's seen Jerome and D-Money in the same room. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, man. It's crazy, man. Gotta love the chat. Win-win, LOL. Oh, man. Guys. The poll needs to be reworded. I know, but I'm not gonna change it now. Hey, I put yes, guys. Hey, my selection was yes. I just wanted to, got a little nervous. I was shaking when I was typing, guys. What a good day. Nice. Yeah, I think pretty epic stream, chat. Not gonna lie. Think did a pretty good job of reading the market today. I think the price action suited momentum traders, to be honest. So if you're a momentum trader, you're probably feeling pretty good today because you probably had a good read on momentum and you were able to capitalize off breakouts, pullbacks, and like retracements and then continuation to the upside. That's what happened today so far, right? You had some momentum breakouts to the upside. You had pullbacks below the EMAs. You had breakout continuation, and that's momentum at its finest, chat. That's what you want if you're a momentum trader. You want higher highs, higher lows. You want bullish engulfing candles, etc. So these are the days that you enjoy as a momentum trader. The days that are a little tougher are range markets, chat. Win-win question. I know. I did it on purpose, chat. Hey, when you're right, you're right. Yes. Yes. Guys, I don't want PW like texting me later. Hey, I'm a little concerned that, the chat wanted Jerome more than, yes. Let's go. Oh, man, you got to love it. So, yeah, we're right back inside the opening range, chat. So I would say I would trend carefully here. Hanging out right below the opening range high of 25,357. We rejected almost perfectly off the 15-minute 200 EMA, which lines up with this yellow box up here. Cray with Lil Ray, chat. Man, oh, man. We wrote Jerome for the after party. Yeah, guys, Jerome cuts up at the after party, chat. All the family functions, Jerome is the guy, chat. Family reunions, and he has to be the guy. So the electric slide, chat, he thinks he's the master at the electric slide. And I told him that dance is no longer in, chat, but that's his only move. That's all he has. Man. All right, so yeah, I would say trend carefully here. And I can't be bearish. Chat, I just can't do it right now based off the price action. But what I would tell you is that I kind of said this a little earlier. If we break back inside with momentum on a 5-minute chart below the ORB high, then that to me is temporarily bearish. But if you kind of notice what's happening now, look at the reactions, chat. Look at the reaction right back up. So that's kind of telling you in between the EMAs that we're going right. They want price to go back higher. So every retracement results in a pop right back the opposite direction. So you don't get follow through to the downside. So that tells me that bulls are still active. Somebody said this market is waiting for news. What news? What news are you? All right, look at the reaction, guys. Just said that, right? Look at the reaction right back up. So if you're trying to get short here, I would say look out. That account might be gone because you just had a bullish reaction back the opposite direction. Current 5-minute candle, the range is 70 points. Let's go. So, and all right. So, chat. Can somebody call out what just happened on this current 5-minute candle, guys? What's the name of this current 5-minute candle? What just happened? What pattern just played out again for the third time? That would have been a nice long. I'm hoping people are paying attention here as we're dropping some of this sauce. 14 EMA bounce. Yeah, but what else? What happened? Engulfing. Exactly, guys. This is your third bullish engulfing candle that just played out, chat. You had a bullish engulfing at 1020. You had a bullish engulfing to the upside at 1055. You just had another bullish engulfing candle at 1125, guys. I love you. So now, if that pattern continues, yeah, we're headed to the upside, right? We're gonna probably take out these previous highs sitting at 428, but you don't have a current top wick on the current 5-minute candle. That's a little interesting. Right at the open, we pushed down right away. So, but if you can read these patterns, guys, if you can read these patterns on the chart, that's gonna help you be more confident to take some of these setups as they play out, right? And you can also have a measured stop loss, because if you got long down here and your stop was below the low of that previous bullish engulfing candle, your stop loss would have been about 15 points and you couldn't have wrote that momentum to the upside. So just as an example. Got that W again, and we're scapping. Man, I love you. Hey, nice. So do me a solid, guys. If you haven't already, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you know what to do. We just out here making a little money. We got 2,200 likes on the stream, guys. Dropped a lot of sauce. Saw a lot of W's in the chat, and I feel good about the poll, guys. It says D-Money or Jerome full time, and 83% said yes on a rig chat. So on a rig poll, let's go. I love you. Yes. Yes. D-Money, would a big day impact my consistency? Yes. If you're above, so as an example, we got Apex on the screen. They got a 30% consistency when you're funded. So yeah, if you're above that 30% for profit, that's going to impact your consistency. For sure. So, pretty sick session, chat. Pretty content, I would have to say. Drop how much money you made, guys. How much money did you make today? If you're in the green, how much money did you make? I'm just curious. How much money did you make today? Counts up $3,300. After fees, right? 3,300. So solid green on the day. I see 5,000. Wow. 4,700. Let's go. 2,200. 6,000. Let's go. 20 bucks. Hey, green is green. Enough to pay for the gas. 1,200. 1,385. 800. 2,000 times 10. Wow. Man, you're rolling. Yeah, lunch on you. I'm just saying. 1328. It's crazy, right? 4,700, 9870. Green is green. Yeah, I agree. Green is green, chat. It's better than being red. When you write, you write. Negative 1,500. Kamal. I'm not sure what happened with you today, sir, but maybe you were tuned into somebody else's stream and you came late to the D-Money show. I'm just saying. $300, nice. 3,800. First day on funded. Lucid Black. Hey, John Don. Congrats. 18,000. Let's go. Fading, y'all. Yeah, maybe you faded D-Money and you found out today, right? Today was not the day to fade D-Money. I'm not even trying to be funny, guys. I'm being honest, right? I mean, some days maybe it is the day to fade D-Money, but today was not the day to fade D-Money. I mean, you had a trend day, you had momentum in the market. That's probably not the day to fade a momentum trader. I'm just saying, 22,000. Let's go. $6,740 times 5. Wow. I love you. 13,000 in holding long. Yeah, guys. I mean, it's crazy. A lot of money being made today, chat.
What you got? You see the new setup in here, Bert?
How you doing?
He just wanted to go he wanted to go to lunch. You almost done? You want to go to lunch or what?
Yeah, we can go to lunch. Yeah, we can go to lunch. Guys, I'm never
keep working. I'll let you keep working. me and Bert could go to lunch.
Nah, we can go to lunch. So yeah, guys. I mean, I'm gonna call it here. I'm being invited to lunch, chat. And
I mean, hey, when Buy with Bert wants to go to lunch, you go to lunch.
Yeah. Hey, guys. I mean, I'm not gonna turn down a free. Is it free? Is it free? If it's free,
no, you buying lunch today.
If it's free, it's me, chat. So yeah, I'm not gonna turn down lunch, guys. Hanging out with the fellas. So I'm gonna call it here, chat. I think really good stream. Saw a lot of W's in the chat.
Market got high up there with the 420s.
Yeah, market got to the 420s. If you kind of notice on the chart real quick, not trying to toot the horn, but I mean, I'm just saying we rejected right outside of that box that I kind of drew out earlier, guys. So don't see a short in play here.
People mad that I'm like, leave him alone. Don't make him get off. I mean, he's been on here since 9. It's almost fucking 12. You normally get off around 12 anyway.
Yeah. So.
Okay, well. I was telling Berg earlier, we gotta get the DMONEY card. What's the DMONEY? He's gonna start looking. So you tell him. I told him he got about 8 months to find one.
Yeah, a G-Wagon, man.
The G-Wagon? I thought no more. He said he could get a Porsche really easy.
Hey, electric Porsche. So I love the Porsche. PW's not fond of electric cars, guys. So he was like, he was gonna.
I mean, honestly, the G-Wagon's so much cooler.
Yeah, I think so, guys.
You got way more room for your daughter in the back.
I agree.
Safer.
Yeah, I agree.
Just saying, if you're gonna drive your daughter around, you might as well be in a fucking tank.
Yeah,
not in a little electric fucking battery-powered trap.
The G-Wagon, guys. That's the joint for me.
All right, well. Keep dreaming big. You know, they call it the big dream house for a reason.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie.
Jinger wants a car and you want a car. Fuck.
Oh,
editor,
man.
you don't need nothing.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna get him a bicycle, scooter.
Get him an electric bike. Get him an electric bike.
A Vespa.
Yeah, get him an electric bike.
We're going to lunch. Let's go, man.
All right, guys. On that note, I'm gonna call it. So I'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place. If you haven't hit the like button, you know what to do. If you're not subscribed to the channel, I don't know why you're not. So we're dropping a lot of sauce, guys, and in the words of a wise man, I love you. We gone.